Good morning, you guys. Welcome to My Future Success. I am on a little bit later this morning because I had an amazing time last night at a concert with my wife and I and a couple of our good friends, Colby Calais and Gavin DeGraw. If you guys haven't seen them in concert or live, highly recommended. We had a really good time. So I did a little bit of trading last night, actually, before we left. And you guys can see the accounts over here. Did about 280. Gosh, my eyes are can't see this morning. 280 per account last night, and I was thinking, you know what? Let's see if we can get on here and look at some other opportunities. This is in queue right now. This is the in queue with 1 minute time frame. I got a lot of emails and actually texts this morning on my phone of a lot of you guys crushing it this morning. Like not only in the live trading environment with Ron, I'll probably do a video of that a little bit later on. Actually, you know what? Take a look at this, you guys. Let me pull up my phone here real quick. I got a text message from Ron this morning, and okay, here we go. There's some screenshots, but it looked like the performance, somebody like $4,400. I mean, there was 5 wins, 1 loss for Ron, but others had 10 wins, 0 losses, 8 wins, 0 losses, 8 wins, 2 losses. Fantastic results from members. Ralph had more trades and a few losses, but pocketed over $5,000 today in the room. Oh my gosh, Ralph, you are amazing, brother. Wow. I know you guys can't see this. I'll do another video later on. But this is just the text messages that I got this morning. That's incredible. Ron, well done for teaching the class and getting that on this morning. You know, what's really cool is Ron goes for scalps on Tuesday and Thursday for 5 points each and multiple trades. And then on Wednesdays, he kind of goes into longer trades of like, okay, how do you hold these trades longer, right? How do you get to a trade down here and you play the wave of 1, 2, 3, and then you look at a reversal? That's what Ron does too. You know, I love getting on here on YouTube and recording my own personal trades that you guys see, doing the analysis. And if we end up seeing anything here, I'll go ahead and enter something. But let's just look real quick. From market open, where are we? Market open was right over here. I mean, what an opportunity. You're talking huge, massive sell-offs from a sell. Then we're getting a buy. Then we're getting a sell. Couple more sells, another buy, a sell, buy. Like, look at the quality of this. Like, you know, I know every day isn't going to be like this, but majority of the days are actually really good. These are huge. I mean, how many points are we looking at here? This is just nuts. I mean, of course, you're not going to get all this, right? You know, even if you go background here, so that's 180 points, just like that. Another 100 here, probably another 75, if not more. Wow, this is pretty incredible. So let's look at price action right now. And there might not be much. Let's just be super real. It's later in the day. What is it, 11:28 right now? So not a whole lot going on. We're getting a little bit of consolidation. This is here on the NQ. Something that I would suggest you guys doing, and this is just something that I love. I love the 3 minute time frame. Okay, go to the 3 minute time frame to try to get an overall bigger picture of what's going on too. You know, that's going to tell you, are you up in the really high areas of, you know, when you can see reverse. You know, this is the high red. This, you put your hand on the stove, you're like, oh gosh, it's really hot, I got to take it off. That's where we see the reversals. Reverse. What happened when you got in the top? That's where we saw reverse. What happened when we got in the top? This is where we could see reverse. You know, that is just where you want to be looking at these trends overall. You know, that's in Q. Let's go over to YM because I love trading YM as well. Let's go over here and see what's happening with YM. Wow. Huge shoot up this morning. Dang. Everything just rocketed really good with some clean price action. You know, this is a bit choppy. Of course, we don't typically like to trade during this time, so you'd have to be a little more cautious on YM right now. I wouldn't be trading YM at all. I would be looking at NQ. If anything, if I were to trade and do something with you guys right now to pull something out, I would be looking at NQ. And honestly, this might even push even higher. You know, overall, I love these boxes. You know, let's just do like a top-down analysis real quick. Here's resistance, here's support. Like you have a huge, huge box here, right? So this is top, bottom, top. Can this flush through and keep going? It absolutely can. You know, it absolutely can. But let's do this though. Let's do it inside. And this is what is actually done live on the calls with Ron as well. He's so good at drawing these boxes and, you know, going over it. He actually encouraged me to start doing this more. And like, yeah, you know what? You're probably right. These boxes are just make analyzing so much easier. You guys see how we have high, low, high, low. So what you could look at with this is you're either going to get a massive push to the upside and break through this wall, and it's just going to skyrocket, or you're going to see some consolidation and you're going to see it come back down. So now that we're on the 3 minute and you know exactly the highs and the lows of where this is swinging to, drop to the 1 minute and let's look for a quick little scalp. Because if this is our 1 minute time frame, then what's going on? Profit wave is stacked, right? We have brighter on the top, faint on the bottom. Money momentum is now stepping back in, which is good. We've got our green dots here, green background, and everything looks like it could just move up higher and higher. So let's go like this, just adjust this a little bit, and you can look at your more intermediate one too, go like this. I'd rather you guys have boxes on your charts with these indicators than anything else, because then it kind of simplifies it. You're like, okay, now I've broken this down into the two main ones I want on the 1 minute time frame. I know my highs, I know my lows, and I know that action inside. That's the bottom of the wicks. Here's the top of the wicks. So what do? All you have to do with this, and I say all you have to do, watch on intro trade, it might stop me out. I'm just kidding, guys. But look for your either reversal candles or continuation candles in a moment like this. If money is flowing down and out, you could see a reversal below this candle, and that's where you could capitalize on a push to the downside. If money's flowing up, you need your entry to be flowing up as well. So what I want to do here, let's go like this. Trade copier on. All these accounts are linked. I'm just going to be doing probably one quick little trade. We're going to do one mini. I like at the end of this minute here, about 30 seconds left, if I end up getting a break above this section, I want to be looking to go long, because here's my high and low. This is even a more consolidated area here, right? Let's go and get rid of this. Let's go and get rid of this box, and we're just going to be focusing here, right? This is what I want to see. Money momentum. I want this to start shifting back up, and I want to see a push above to capitalize on a long trade. What do we got? 2 seconds left, 1 second left. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to be putting an order, a limit order right here. And this is going to be a buy stop for market for 1. Okay. I want to go long. I don't know why it has not on there. That's weird. Actually, no, I'm just going to probably manually enter into this. If we end up getting a push right above, oh, see right now, what am I looking at though? Money momentum actually stepped down on that last candle. We are heading back down. I cannot actually take a long trade right now off of this candle. I would have to actually be taking a short position. I was just looking at that one more time. This is actually what stopped me up the other day. I took one loss and one win, still ended up for the day really well because I pulled out a $400 trade after a $100 loss. But I went back and I was like, hey, Justin, one thing that you should have looked at just real quick is the overall money momentum shifting down. We're shifting down. This is not heading back up. If we're getting these candles in our actual continuation trades where we're looking at this strong momentum, if my momentum's heading and my money's heading, that's really good. It's just I don't want to be trading some craziness like this where it's just, not even a whole lot going on. We're ranging a couple points. Like this is almost like gambling trading. I hate that word with trading. Oh, trading is gambling and there's no patterns within trading. Yeah, right. You tell that to someone who's been doing it long enough, they'll show you patterns all the time. It's then just being consistent with it. So what I will do is if we get this to step back up, and we get a candle to close and we can find a break above or below, that's where I want that entry to happen. There we go. I actually like that push. Push is coming up. 18, 16 seconds left on this one. This is a good push. 10 seconds. Wow, there you go. That's not bad at all. This is a strong, strong candle. Are we going to get rejected? Well, I'm not entering that one because this white dot, little education here, I don't want to enter in on a candle like this where that white dot isn't close to the very top of that wick. It needs to be heading in the direction and be really strong. This isn't our entry candle here because money momentum was shifting down. All of this is shifting down, so we can't actually take any longs. The only time we can take a long is if this steps back up and this breaks through, just like that. That is the candle you want to be looking to go long on and to be capitalizing on, right? So let's do this together. I'm going to go ahead and put my orders on, and I'm going to be looking at buying the market in a second. Let's go and get in right now. I'm going to enter. I'm going to have my stop loss placed right below here. And let's see if we can get a breakout with this. You guys are going to see this done live right in front of you. There is not a whole lot of resistance, so I don't know where resistance is. So what I'm going to have to do, if I get stopped, you're going to see that too. I'm going to move my stop loss to break even right away once I get that moment. and once I get the opportunity to. So if I can get a push like this, I am in, stop loss is there, and we are running. We are running, we are trailing. There we go. I'm going to trail even more, trail more, trail more. It's going, and we'll probably get stopped out. There we go, stopped out. Done for the day. End up adding another $100, $370 per account on here. Go and take this off. You guys saw everything recorded there live. That's the candle I want. Money momentum started shifting back in. We got that big break. I didn't like this candle, but this strong momentum with all of this stacked is your A plus quality setup, breaking up and above. Enter in, have your TP, but honestly, you don't even need a TP. Move that stop loss to break even or just above the moment you can. And once you get that TP, that stop loss there, just trail it below. Trail, 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 trail. Let the market stop you out because that means you're now in control. So hopefully you guys saw some good education with this. I know it's a bit longer video. All of these metrics that I use, guys, are completely available on not only NinjaTrader, but also for TradingView. So both platforms are extremely good. This is what I've actually started on a few years ago. It was TradingView, and then I've switched over to NinjaTrader just because I love having to be able to link multiple accounts together. I mean, you could literally link 5 to 20 accounts together. I'm actually going to be switching over to Replicanto as well as my trade copier. But just so you guys know, this is still obviously on for the entire month. I forgot to take this down on Thanksgiving, so silly me. I am now honoring this for the entire month. And of course, if you guys end up going over to Take Profit Trader and joining the challenge that I have going on right now of getting 550K accounts from eval to pro, I like to do this basically once a month. Shoot me a screenshot of you guys getting those 5 accounts, either using the promo code MyFutureSuccess, which will give you the greatest discounts, or just this link. When you shoot me that screenshot, since you guys are making an investment, I'm giving back to you guys. And I actually do a free call every first and third Friday of the month with myself and basically 30 other pro traders on that call to have some great education. This last call we did this last week, I got comments after saying, Justin, this was the best call I've actually ever been on. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on mentorship, and what I got from this one call paid for all that in its own. Pretty incredible. I do have a trader that's on there that was on last week that shot me a screenshot. I'm not going to say the name, but he ended up shooting me a P&L yesterday of $56,000 in a single day trading. And he does use these metrics, and he's an absolutely incredible gentleman who's on those calls. So you can literally talk directly to him as well. In addition to this, you guys, I actually go a step further in giving back this year, and I'll probably continue to do this. The live classes on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with Ron, you could actually join. And when you do get 550K accounts using that promo code MyFutureSuccess, I'm going to give you guys a coupon over here that is literally going to do it when you subscribe to take the first month 99% off. I want to give you guys 12 live trading sessions for literally 99 cents. So you can then, the whole goal is let's get those 5 accounts to pro and then to payouts. Well, I'm putting my mouth and money where my mouth is, and I'm giving back and saying, you know what, I want you guys to see the success that many others are having. So when you do grab those 5 accounts, my way of giving back is to give you guys an entire month basically for a dollar, you know. And that's what I want to see. So I will continue to do videos here on YouTube showing you guys my own P&L and everything on these accounts. If you guys want to see this real quick, let's go and go over to Tradovate on how I'm doing so far on this challenge since we had to start this off. And let's look at the win-loss ratios, currently about $2,000 per account. Let's go to this week is going to be the best. And here we go. This is the overall P&L. So you guys can see winners, losers, about 77% win rate. This is every trade that I've taken so far on these accounts to hopefully get them to pro. 18 trades, looks like 10 and 3 overall. So this is my report. So hopefully I'll be reporting to you guys. All these are past, but hope you guys found some education in this video. I hope you guys had an amazing day trading yourself. The signals were just popping off killer this morning on NQ. So I hope you guys found a lot of success this morning, just like I know a lot of other people did. All right, guys, take care. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.